Hello. Hello. Good evening. Noswaith bon après-midi. That's a good afternoon. I can't think what good evening is. It's gone. It's gone from my memory banks. Anyway, never mind. Just having a quick look around. Here are the annoying little wavy men. Here is Farmer Ben once again with his ridiculous British accent, which I know is offensive to many. We are here today because there is a rare Titan. Rare Titan. No, never mind. Doesn't work. It works in my head. So here we go. We have got the rare Titan. If I slowly move around, we have got the chicken rooster. Dragon, rooster, chicken. You can see people have obviously been, well, I'm assuming people have been flasking it. I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, Anne versus 99, who is one of the strongest players in our alliance, always does particularly powerful attacks. Even so, I would guess she's used a flask. It seems there's an awful lot of damage there. I mean, she's getting 50, 60,000 damage per time, so she's obviously a very strong player, much stronger than I am. This is a 10-star dragon rooster, a fine rooster, or cock it is too, a big fine cockerel, sorry. So it remains for me to hit said cockerel, and I will be doing that using a team which I have pre-prepared. So my pre-prepared team is Wukong. Now Wukong, I have been told don't use him on like 10-star Titans and things like that because he's a bit, he gets killed a bit too easily and stuff like that. You should take Mickey or Tarlak. Brilliant advice. And well worth following, except I don't have Mickey or Tarlak or any of those other ones, so he still comes with me. I'm now lucky to have Guardian Falcon, who will weaken the team against the Red Wilbur, so I've actually taken 3 4-stars and only 2 5-stars. Now I do actually have 5 leveled up 5-star red heroes. Is that right? No, it might be 4, sorry. But I do have 5-star red heroes, but I'm going to be only taking 2 of them. So it will reduce my tile damage, but then hopefully Guardian Falcon and Wilbur, their combined attack reduction together with Wukong's attack boost will mean that the tiles still do more damage. That's my thinking, anyway. So let's see as we go into the fight. He is one extraordinarily proud-looking cock. There we go, cockerel. Sorry. So we're going in. The tiles are flying. I'm going to. I didn't bring arrow attacks, which I probably should have done. I brought antidotes. Antidotes are always a sensible idea, I believe, on any sort of Titan. Not a very friendly Titan screen, really. I'm going to get Wukong ready because I have a suspicion Wukong is shortly to die, so I may as well try and at least get him ready first. I'm going to blow the stuff down the side. He'll go off. Now Wilbur and Falcon might miss, which is the annoying thing about Wukong, because I could do, there we are, Wilbur's missed him, but Falcon has hit him. Now Falcon's attack does minus 54% against 54% defense against fire. Obviously the majority of my heroes are fire heroes, which is why Falcon has come along for the ride on this this particular Titan, who has done, look at that. He is now, what's he got? He's immune to more status ailments. Oh, and he's weakened my heroes. I should have used my... Now, when my heroes have been weakened, I could use an antidote, but it's actually more effective just to use a bear banner. It does the same thing, only then it also increases their attack. So, it works against quite a few of the green heroes, reduce attack damage. And the best way to mitigate against that is to take a bear banner rather than antidotes. They are actually more effective than antidotes on this occasion. Although antidotes are arguably cheaper, it depends what resources you have available. There we go. So that wasn't a particularly great attack. 15,000. Yeah, pretty rubbish. Not particularly impressed with that at all. Wasn't a very kind screen to me there. I might swap it. Wilbur's got the most powerful troops at the minute. Anyway, no, never mind. Let's not dwell on that too long. So I can see that I've got a set up here where I'm going to hit him with 3 in a row red from the start, straight into his weak spot. So I'm going to hit... I probably did the wrong order there. I probably should have gone Wilbur and then Falcon. So he has now got minus 54 defense against fire and minus 44 defense overall. So these 2 red tiles will now do about 1,400 damage each. And that's without Wukong, so that's pretty substantial damage. I'm not actually going to activate Wukong because each of the tiles is doing over 1,000 damage. I'm going to hit him again because I can. Now, at this point, let's have a look. I'm really curious about this. I don't know if it'll... Wukong is up. Wukong is now activated. So now if those tiles hit him, they are doing 4,000 damage, the one that his weak spot did. So you can't really argue with 4,000 damage per tile. Just out of curiosity, I'm throwing in a dragon banner here as well. So we've got, sorry, bear banner, that one was 2,947, and that wasn't into his weak spot. So it added about, what was that? About another 500 points worth of damage. So yeah, some pretty substantial damage from that combination of Wukong, Guardian Falcon, and yes, and a bear banner, and yeah, Falcon, Wukong, Wilbur, and a bear banner. Oh, and I was talking too much and missed my last move, which would have got me another few thousand points. Better attack, not amazing. 30,000, take that. And he's obviously doing a lot better than me because she's on like 60,000 per attack, some of them. So not going to be aiming to catch her. I am going to use a Titan banner here, a Titan flask. Sorry, I do have Titan flasks available. Here we go. I'm going to drop these because these haven't been the antidotes. Sorry, the antidotes haven't been hugely helpful. I'm going to drop the antidotes. Scroll of alteration. What does that do? Can't even remember. 5 random shields. Ooh, that sounds fruity. Let's throw that in. A scroll of alteration. Ooh. So yeah, that could be fun. We'll see. Who knows? I've never tried this. The scroll of alteration is one you can obviously you can get by building Titan parts. I don't actually have one as yet. The screen isn't particularly friendly, so I'm just going to chuck it in there. Let's see. Boom! Ooh, look at that! Ooh, I like that. That's quite funky. Never mind. Sorry, getting all giggly there. Yeah, so the scroll of alteration there made quite a nice difference. It gave me a lot of red tiles instead. So yeah, I can actually see on a Titan when you really want to get big damage. Big damage. Oh, that was a slip of the thumb there. I do beg your pardon. But big damage is available by using that scroll of alteration, which I've just chucked in for the fun of it, for laughs and giggles. Or something slightly ruder if you prefer. Yes, that was good. I quite like that scroll. I can see that on a Titan, especially, that could be a really useful scroll, particularly if the screen is not playing in your favour. I may use it again. Like I said, now my hero has been weakened by the big cockerel's attack. So let's. I'm thinking about whether or not to undo set attack. Well, I undid set attack. Sorry, with the dragon ban. Now, you'll see all of my heroes already here, so it's really important I get the order right. So it's going to be Wilbur, Falcon, what's his name, Kagan, Elena. I don't want any of them to miss, really, ideally. I mean, Elena and Kagan don't matter so much, and I'm out of time. This is the trouble with Titan attacks and waffling. Waffling and Titan attacks do not go together very well. 30,000, no, it seems reasonable enough. Yeah, I'm going to take one or more of those scrolls. That was funny. I like that. And there's all the other bits. So here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my Gideon. Right, well, let's at least stun it for a second. A second more. Yeah, I think... oh, no. Now, that was a silly move. Now, the one thing about rare Titans is they reflect damage. Not only do they reflect the damage of the tiles, they also rebound, and it means you can't stun them with green tiles into the weak spot, or whichever colour is relevant, green on this case. Let's hit them. Let's use this tile thing. Woohoo! Ah, look at that. Straight into the weak pot. I'm going to charge up Falcon and Thingamabob. Obviously, you could do it quicker if you use major mana potions or whatever else. I'm just cheap, basically. Cheap date. Yeah, I'm just using the very most basic minor mana potions because they're very, very cheap and just work just like me, essentially. So there we are. Boom, boom, boom. The beauty of using the cheap stuff is it is sustainable. There we are. So like I say, Dragon Banner, really good on this particular kind of Titan. It's better than an Antidote. And that's true of most green Titans, in fairness. You don't really need to be using Antidotes. You're probably as well off taking Dragon Banners, which are even more effective. stupid fat thumbs. I tell you, I don't understand how I've managed to put on so much weight on my thumbs that I don't seem to be able to make the moves I want to anymore. I need to see a doctor. Anyway, or a dietitian. Doctor, dietitian. Can you lose weight on your thumbs? Never know. Anyway, so yes, so Anne is obviously still a lot stronger than me. I can't believe how powerful her attacks are, actually. To be consistently hitting above 50,000 is like, woo! So what should I take next? Hurricane. Hurricane. Targeting nearby heroes get 100% mana and the board is reshuffled. Hunter's Counter. Target 750 damage, dispels buffs from the target. No, I'm not going to take them. Let's take the Hurricane. So these are things I got them in some chest or other when there was some special offer going on. They aren't. I'm not able to craft them yet. But either way, they could be a bit of fun. So let's try them out. I'm not officially trying them, which is why this isn't an official trial video. I'm not liking my screen here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it up a little. I'm going to get Guardian Falcon ready. I'm going to get Wilbur ready. Wilbur goes off. Falcon goes off. I hit the Bird Doom. Okay, and I got 3 here. I possibly should have done that onto Wukong in hindsight, but never mind. Let's not dwell on that. There we go. Oh, this would be better if I'd actually. Ooh. There we are. Lots of damage to said Titan. Boom. Now, rare Titans are the sort of the exception, if you like, where I would always suggest if your alliance is being sort of relatively sensible, it's always worth people flasking. Titan flasks are few and far between, so you don't want to use them like a willy-nilly, so to speak. But I would suggest that they are really worth taking on your rare Titans, because rare Titans are the ones which offer you the extra chance of disappointment. So you've got an increased chance of getting, or in my case, not getting, various ascension items which are particularly useful. That extra chance of being slightly more disappointed than normal does apply to all rare Titans, but they do also give you extra beneficial items. So you tend to get more of the you just get more, basically. You get more of the things you want, and it's all good fun. All good fun. I hear stamping. Do I hear stamping? No, maybe. 30,000, there we are, sounds too bad. I will hit him again because I've got some more flasks. So let's do. I'm running out of minor mana potions. Ooh. Oh dear. Never mind. Let's go anyway. So I do want to kill this Titan. Nobody likes them. As you can see, I've sort of saved my Titan flasks. I don't tend to use them unless I think it's a Titan that's going to be very close. And weirdly, well, I say weirdly, the further up the game you get, the less likely it is that you get close Titans. Most of the time, once you're up to sort of 9, 10, 11 star Titans, the difference between a 9 and a 10 star is so huge that the chances are that you will know which is not even going to be close to being killed, which means that you can call it earlier. By call it, I mean saying if you're in an alliance where people just hit the Titans willy-nilly, you'll normally need somebody who's there going, whoa, hang on guys, we're not going to kill this Titan, just let it go. Let it go, save your flags for the next one, because there is a certain element of storing up your flags to beat them, to make sure that when the next Titan comes along, you're ready. If you don't do that, you generally end up, you end up paying for it, you just end up wasting time. And then you'll end up losing. And this is an awful attack. Wish I hadn't done this one. Still, never mind. Can't win them all. I'm not actually going to set Wukong off. I just don't see any point to it. Because if Wukong goes off, all he'll do is make yellow tiles miss, and he won't boost the yellow tiles by that much at all. So with the reds all dead, that was a particularly awful attack. I'm going to throw in some arrow attacks now. I'm not going to throw in tornadoes. Tornadoes are expensive and I need them for challenge events. So I'll chuck in some arrow attacks. Arrow attacks are always one of my favourite. Very, very cheap and remarkably effective. Quite often they do make a Titan miss. So definitely one of my favourites. Right. So arrow attack going in here because I can't see a move that's going to stun the Titan necessarily. This will trigger a combo. It might work, I suppose. Oh yeah, there we are. There's a combo that should have stunned it, I think. No, never mind. There we go. So the combo's done. Oh, it's still going. Big combo. I thought thought it would. Maybe I thought 3 tiles hit the weak point. Maybe one of them was a green one. Either way, it didn't stun the Titan. Lots of tiles flying at it. You'll see that, as always, I'm kind of vaguely aware of where to look for combos and tiles and so on and so forth. Combos are definitely worth thinking about. Wukong used his monkey skills. Monkey skills? Do you have monkey? Well, you know what I mean. He used his skills to avoid being affected by the attack down that the big cockerel would have done for him. Sadly, apparently, Kagan and Guardian Falcon are more affected by a big cockerel than Wukong, which just goes to show. Anyway, never mind. Oh, nuts! That's missed. That's goodness me, this video is getting incredibly full of double entendres. Not a very good attack. Bit rubbish, really. Anyway, the last one. So I will make this my last one. There's 8 hours left for him to be killed. I mean, this Titan is obviously going down. You can see I've now reached the top 3 on the board. Def Jeff and Anne versus 99. Are obviously much stronger players than me. This alliance actually has got some very strong players in it, albeit that it is a slightly more casual alliance. Let's see. Yeah, go for the same things. Right, let's go. Oh goodness me! Right, so I'm going to ban it up. I'm going to hit them. I don't, as anybody who's ever watched many of my videos will know that I don't, generally speaking, use battle items, or at least not many battle items, on Titans. I prefer to save them for challenge events and such, which is why I'm not really a great Titan player, to be fair. And my Titan videos are always the trouble is because I'm busy talking. I often miss simple moves, and Titans are about speed far more so than raids. Raids I find are the easiest one to commentate on because they're very cerebral. In my opinion, anyway, you know, raids are the ones where you sort of go, "Ooh, yeah, no, you can do that." Whereas Titans are, you know, you're so busy going, you sometimes don't have a chance to sort of explain what it is you're doing. It does make it tricky. I'm sure there's ways and means to go around and do it and record videos in advance and all those kind of things. Unfortunately, I'm just flat out with work at the minute, and I'm pretty sure my boss wouldn't approve entirely if I said, you know, I haven't done my job today because I needed to do a YouTube video. I just got that feeling. So there we are. Anyway, let's not dwell on that. So there we are. The big cock rule has taken quite a pasting. Dragon Rooster, 10-star. It's down to 62,826, which means which is going to put me 3rd. Let's have a look at the players that are after me. Yeah, Seabass might overtake me, but basically I'm guaranteed to be an A-rated player. It means there's a slight chance I'll get the extra mysterious tonic, which actually would be quite useful because I do need an extra mysterious tonic to level up one of my 5-star heroes. My 5-star hero, Atomos, my only Season 2 5-star. Blay mine Atomos, which is Welsh for where is Atomos? There he is. There we are. So he's here. He's just not ready. Oh no, you're not Atomos. You're Hugh Tao. Atomos. I don't currently have the mysterious tonics to ascend him. Although even if I got this one, it wouldn't necessarily solve anything. 44 sturdy shields though, so never mind. So yeah, so he's a little way off being ascended anyway. But an extra mysterious tonic wouldn't hurt. Though in fairness, at the moment I'm working on a blue hero anyway. So this just remains for me to say goodbye from Farmer Ben. It has been, as ever, deeply emotional. Remember to like and subscribe and press the little bell icon and do all the other things that YouTube will tell you must do. Let us just say goodbye to the useless little wavy man. Goodbye, little useless wavy man. There he is, right in the middle of the screen. He's just walking down the steps, so you can see him there. He's waving. Goodbye, little wavy man. I love you. I love you so much. Goodbye. Anyway, there we are. He's gone now, so I can say what I really think about it. The useless waste of space that he is. Anyway, so this is Farmer Ben saying, remember to like, watch, subscribe, and all those kind of things. May death come swiftly to your enemies. Take care of yourselves. Peace out. Au revoir.